Hi, I'm GNT and today I'm going to take you through the wall flip. I find this to be one of the cooler moves to look back at and have fun with, plus it also makes you feel like a bit of a superhero. Well, it does for me anyway. Before attempting this move, I recommend that you can backflip because you will have good awareness, you won't freak out if something goes wrong, and if you use the wall correctly, the wall flip is actually easier due to the height being created from the step of the wall and the rotation being less when you initiate the flip. If you need any help with the backflip, then click the video or the link in the YouTube description. Before even doing the move, always check the wall or obstacle you are using. By doing that, you can tell whether the surface is grippy and strong enough for you to do the move off of. You do not want that foot to slip when attempting a wall flip, so remembering this point is essential for your safety. While we are on the topic of safety, I recommend first attempting the move in the safest possible way. A sloped wall in a gym onto a matted floor or crash mat, maybe even spotted by a coach, would be the safest way. If you don't have access to a gym, then try to land on something soft like a mattress. If you want to try it outside at your own risk, then try to land on grass or sand to minimize the risks of injury. Okay, so when you have the backflip down and you want to attempt the move, start by taking a little run up so you build enough momentum to go into it. Now you don't need to sprint as it will be hard to take the pressure into the leg and to block the energy to go up. I recommend a jog so you have enough pressure on the stepping foot to stick to the wall and then transfer the momentum into the movement. Now the leg you step on the wall with is the one you usually take off of. So that's the last foot that leaves the ground when you cartwheel, gainer, etc. However, if you feel more confident using the opposite leg, then use that one. Now the height of your step should be around hip level. This can vary depending on how much momentum you have or the jump you do before connecting with the wall. If your leg is too low, you run the risk of slipping down the wall, and if it's too high, then it will push you down into the ground as you go back. Therefore, the first stage is to run towards the wall, step and jump up so you get a feel for where the momentum is going and whether you are driving up to create enough height. A common mistake when doing this is to not use the slight jump off the other leg as you step onto the wall, which means you would lose height and momentum that you could have had going into your step and the move. When you feel comfortable with the first stage, as you step, just think about your backflip technique as you are going up. So swing your arms as you step on the wall and bring them up as you raise your body. This will give you height and a good set position. The other leg will then drive through, whether it's a kick or your knee, to help with initiating and creating the rotation for your back tuck. As you can see, the timing and angle is slightly different than a regular backflip because I'm stepping onto a wall and the leg needs to catch up. However, a lot of the principles are the same, and if you do have a regular backflip, it's something that you will get used to very quickly. Common mistakes are stepping up too high on the wall and leaning back too soon, which both result in you having less height and driving you back and down into the ground. This makes the move more difficult to land, and if you do manage to, it will be very heavy. So work on stepping at the correct height and setting before you initiate the move, like explained previously. When you are setting and rotating correctly, all that's left is to spot the ground, open up and land on the balls of your feet to absorb impact and give you a safe, soft landing. When you are confident, you can move on to flashing it, which some find easier than the tuck version I'm explaining. If you want that version, as you set, kick as hard as you can so it carries you over and becomes the first leg you land on. I may cover this as a tutorial in the future so you have a more detailed explanation. Anyways, you can also make it more unique, do it in a combination, or add a twist. Again, I will potentially be covering these to help you with your progress. This concludes my tutorial on the wall flip, so check my channel for other tutorials and don't forget to subscribe, like or follow me on any of these. Thank you and good luck.